Good morning. Good to see you again. Thank you for joining me this morning. I know the title of this video might have grabbed you. Um, the Monday, 8:30, December 21st is the official time and date, so it can be time stamped. And I'm sitting here with my coffee. Mm-mm-mm. And of course, my water. Thank you for joining me this morning. I wanted to come on here because not only, and as everybody knows, I don't watch a lot of news. I try to stay away from news as much as possible. We all know that that news is bad news, right? All news is bad news, and there's nothing wrong with that because it's a business, and they need these headlines in order for uh, in order for you to engage with them, right? If it was only good news, then we wouldn't need the news, right? I believe there's more good news in the world than there is bad news. I believe the world is getting better. I believe that as a society we're getting better. There's less wars. There's actually more positivity in the world. There's more things to be grateful for. Um, we're creators. We're living in the best times in history, and so I don't want to get confused, with the headline of this particular video. But as I was going through my emails this morning, as I was going through my direct messages this morning, as I was going through all the comments, people were concerned, especially here in Ontario. If you are from a different province, a different country, you might be experiencing something similar. And again, I want you to take everything I'm going to say with a grain of salt. As you know, I'm not really up to date on exactly all of the rules, but in Ontario, as of December 24th, we're going into a lockdown. And so, what does this mean? What are we going to do as a company? Most people, some of the messages that I got this morning were, "What are you guys planning to do? What are some of your action steps?" And what's your opinion? Basically, people are wanting to know my opinion. So I'm using this form to, instead of if instead of writing an email back to all these people or direct messages, I'm simply just gonna create a video and send them the link. But thank you for watching. If you're just joining me, thank you for subscribing to my channel. If you've shared it before with your friends and family, thank you for that as well. And if you haven't subscribed to me, hey, you know what? You got nothing to lose. Subscribe, hit the bell to get notified the next time I'm doing a video. And please don't judge me based on my headline here, on the title of this video, because this is not a video to try to scare you or try to get you to do something or create fear within you to get you to act or buy something. It's just simply information. And I see a lot of you are here this morning. Thank you so much. Good morning, guys. Isabel, I see you. Good morning. Thank you, Isabel. I see the sunshine, so it's great. I want to know from the people that are watching right now, or if you're watching in the future, just comment down below, where are you joining us from? Is it Ontario? Is it Canada? Is it the US? I was looking at my my analytics, which I thought most of my viewers were in Canada, but it turns out I have people in Australia tuning into the channel. I have people all throughout the world and the US as well. So thank you so much for joining us this morning. And if you are, and thank you for commenting. Comment down below and just let us know where you're joining us from. This video is going to be about the Ontario lockdown. Not because any other place is not in a lockdown. It's just simply, it's topical for me right now. We own real estate all across Canada, but right now we got the news yesterday that Ontario is going through a lockdown. So what are we going to do? What are our plans? Well, if you think about it, if you are going to do a lockdown, putting politics aside, putting whatever you think and whatever your opinion is aside, actually during the Christmas holiday, it's probably the best time to do a lockdown. We know that everybody can stay home, and we don't need any further reasons for people to to spread this disease, COVID-19. And so I think the best time, if you were going to do a lockdown, it would be during these 2 weeks coming up. Maybe they're getting ahead of it, and it's going to work. Now for us, we're going to keep on moving forward. You want to make sure that you communicate all the information with your family, with your staff, with your tenants, with your lenders. Everybody needs to be on board, and you want to know, what are the steps? What am I responsible for as a landlord, as an employer, to keep everybody safe? Of course, you wouldn't want something to be happening on your watch. And the reason I wanted to talk about this is because I just felt all the activity. When there's a headline, where there's a little bit of news that comes out, I often get some emails and communications, and so I'm like, oh, this is topical. This is something people are feeling. During the U.S. elections, people were, I was on many podcasts, and people were asking me, Alfonso, what do you think about, the elections, right? And so my answer will always be the same. Whether, a Democrat or a Republican, liberal or conservative or NDP, or COVID-19, lockdowns, no lockdowns, partial lockdowns. To me, it doesn't matter, because I'm gonna win. I'm going to win. I'm a winner, and it's not like anybody else is gonna be in any better position than me. We're all, the same wind is gonna blow on us all, right? It's not like COVID-19 is only happening to to people in Ontario, right? It's a global pandemic. It's affecting everyone in the entire world. And so, the attitude that I take, it's like, what? It's not just me. It's not, it's the world. This is happening to the world. And what am I going to do? Well, what can I do? I can only do the things that I can control, right? And I'm in front of you. I'm doing this video. I'm going to continue to work. I'm going to continue to push. I'm going to continue to create. We're still in the middle of transactions. Nothing is stopping. Nothing is going to stop. Now, I will follow the rules. Like, for those of you that resist the rules, I'm not going to judge you. I'm not going to judge anybody for believing what they believe in. I'm just going to tell you that for me, I'm going to focus on the things that I can control. I can control what I do. I can control what I do with my time, how I invest my time. And you know what? If we go into a lockdown, it's not going to stop me. It's not going to change anything in my life. I might have some obstacles, but I know that, you know what? You're a winner. And I know that you guys out there, if you're watching this, you're winners too. And so, I'm not going to sit there and worry about something that hasn't really affected my life yet. This is a future event, right? what's happening in my present right now? Well, you're right in front of me. Today, I have transactions, I have meetings back to back. Maybe they're all on Zoom, and maybe I'm getting better at Zoom as a result of it. I'm learning new skills as a result of what's going on in the world. And so there's a lot of good that comes out of everything in life, and I want you to take a position of strength, of confidence, and just move forward. You know, no matter what the circumstances, no matter who's in power or who's the prime minister, all of this is irrelevant because you have no control over that. You really only have control over yourself and your activities and what you do on a day-to-day basis. And to sit there and focus and be worried about future events that haven't happened yet, it's not going to be worthy of your time. And so I want you to invest your time wisely and do the things that are going to move you forward. Focus on the things that you can control. If there's a lot, by the way, this is probably not the last lockdown. This is probably, not the last pandemic. This is probably not the last crisis we're ever going to have in life. And so you need to focus. Understand that you're a winner and you're going to win no matter what, and focus on the things that you can control and keep moving forward. This is a time for you to expand. You either can expand during this time or contract. Expand or contract. You can't do both. It's like a plant. If the plant's not growing, it's actually dying. Right? So this is going to be very uncomfortable, and it's going to be very uncomfortable for a lot of people. And unfortunately, some people may not be able to hold on this time. And so what are you going to do to make this different for you? This is in Ontario. And by the way, other provinces across Canada are going through similar lockdowns. And so we're not the only ones, right? And in the U.S., different states are going through lockdowns. California is still through a lockdown. And it's a big mess. That we can all agree on. But those are all things that are out of our control. And to be honest with you, I wouldn't want to be a leader and have to make the tough decisions that some of our leaders have to make, whether there's a lockdown or not, life and death, and, all of these things that, are out of our control. And so the only thing that we can control is ourselves and how we look at the world. Do you see the world? Do you see the glass half empty or half full? What is your perspective? And your perspective should be on execution, expansion, growing, being creative, thinking about new ideas, new ways of delivering your products and services, maybe online. And you're going to see that when you look back on this time, you're going to be so grateful that you took action instead of contracted and, kind of like retreated back to your, to your little cubbyhole. So that's all I got to say for that. For all of you that sent me an email and a message this morning, thank you so much. I will send you this link as my response to everyone. For those of you who were in my live this morning, that's fantastic. Thank you. You can comment down below. I want to know where you're joining us from. Hit the like button. If you are new here, hey, subscribe, hit the bell to be notified the next time I'm doing. Yes, Michael, Ottawa, yes. Woohoo! Other than that, my friends, you guys are great. Alfonso loves you, and we will see you all at the top.